Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Wasting no time, he's going to go deep on the first play. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Chris, I cannot believe the very first play of the national title, we've already got a turnover. I think the quarterback really trusted his receiver, tried to put it in there, and the defense capitalizes by being able to get their eyes on the football to come up with that interception.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USF. Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. The offense starts with excellent field position. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Bulls trying to cash in here in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The Bulls come up to the line in a hurry-up. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback in the design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep completion. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing rate. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The Bulls moving quickly down the field here.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And they'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Back to throw. It's Brown. He'll throw it now. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back and make it easy on the quarterback. Hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Florida 14, James Madison 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now.
29 Philly, 2-9 Dino.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Bulls pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Knocking on the door, offense now in the red zone.
Got it.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
At the 13-yard line. Second down.
On the ready.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulls.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 25. Set to kick this one.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run here, lets it go. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Knight. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. 1st down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Let's go! Gorilla! Go! Go! Ready?
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it, you're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Catch made on the right side. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Back to throw. It's Brown. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, USF. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Dukes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down. The Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing.
Touchdown, South Florida. Strong game by this quarterback.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Escapes the pocket. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3.
42 Spiders.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws to the tight end. And he pulls in the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
James Madison.
Looks like one more play here before halftime.
29 Philly.
To throw, it's Barnett. The pocket break. He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Dukes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
South Florida will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a draw play. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you're doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground. Out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Carter. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
South Florida, 42. James Madison, 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the James Madison offense will take over.
Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A quick juke. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Barnett. He's moving out of the pocket now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. And he's got some open field ahead at the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. USF offense is back out there now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. That's reeled in. It's Porter. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, USF. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The Dukes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
He's got his man wide open. He makes the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, South Florida 49, James Madison 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back, it's Barnett, bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Dukes will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's hit just before the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The sure hands. It's Knight. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Empty backfield now. They go for two. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and get him on fourth down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line.
The Bulls move into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking to chuck it again. Sure hands. It's Smith. They make the stop just short of the mark, which will leave 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, James Madison. Made the defense look slow that time. An empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. To throw, it's Barnett. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, South Florida. And the route is on. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
It's one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The James Madison offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Dukes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? trying to extend the play. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He hands it to the back. Powerful running into the secondary. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Dukes have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Dukes. This offense really clicking. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, that one's picked off. At midfield. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And the ball to the ground. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
James Madison's offense back out there now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Pass caught.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
To the air, it's Barnett. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, James Madison. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket. And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Dukes. This passing game is on fire today. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Go for a 2-point conversion. Dropping back. It's Barnett. And they've got him behind the line. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your king.